Okay, this is part two of the last podcast. I shut it off. Mr. Perry did not shut it off. I did. But my boss has a message for Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry, type one more time in my phone, be wise. Go, be trafficked. Do that one more time. He sits there and watches you do it. I'm making you go. I'm going to get you. Type that in my phone one more time, I dare you. And then don't complain about what he does to you for doing that to me. Okay? I have asserted that you're a human trafficker and you sold me and you're doing everything you can do to deliver me in an illegal trafficking deal, including using taxpayer resources, and you're attempting to use my family. Now, we've gone over this family thing. Okay. Here, you call it Little Red Riding Hood, right? You gave a title to your crime of coercing and using family to do it, right? Okay. What does this say? That it is common for human traffickers to use family, and that there needs to be stiffer penalties for family who aid and abet in the crime of coercion and human trafficking. Okay? See? What does it say? Family helps facilitate the crime of human trafficking. Okay. They get victims hooked on drugs. Okay. They're predators who prey on women and children to enrich themselves in an illegal crime act of human trafficking. We abolished slavery, sir, long, long ago. It is illegal to do this here. What you're doing is illegal. It is a crime. It comes with a life sentence per count. See? Harsher penalties for family members who are part of the crime. See? Okay. We're getting information. I found that out before you delivered. Most victims don't have that kind of information, sir. And you don't know what that means, and you're telling me to be wise? You're shitting us with that, right? You have provoked all day, and my boss is pissed. He's pissed. Okay? And you started last night. Okay, so for that, you pay with intel. And we found out George wanted the Jason Moore interview concealed. And when we found out about it and addressed it and made a problem with it, he got pissed. Who's George? Who's Avila? Who are these people? Sir, every problem, every loss, every contact, we get more. Okay, let me make this very clear. I have someone I work for. We have a job to do. Get intel, confirm intel. They're going to use the intel to file criminal charges against you and everybody helping you. I do not work for my ex-husband. I do not work for you. I do not work for Tristan. I do not work for Dennis. None of your opinions were sought when we make the decisions we make. We make the decisions in the process of bringing justice against you so you can't hurt anybody ever again, including my kids. I'm the parent. They're the children. No one asked them what they think. Okay? No one asked my kids what they think. We told you to go away and leave us alone. We told you 6 years ago, you're going to give back what you took. You're going to fix the problems you caused, including with my children, and you're going to get the fuck out of my life, or we will get more intel and we will do it for you. And we get more every day. Every day we get more because you want that. Is it wise to want that? When we make these claims about your crimes, we are not alleging diddly shit. I am asserting them as fact, and you are to prove me wrong on fact. When you retaliate, when you try to use my children to intimidate me, or my ex-husband, or Corky, or Craig, or my mother, or my sister, or my brother-in-law, or my neighbor, or my friend, or a coworker, you're hiding behind someone else, or a cop. You're hiding behind someone else to intimidate me, and it never works. You know what it does? It pisses my boss off like a motherfucker. And then we get another name out of that. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Got you this. Is that wise, you dumb fuck? Is it wise? I'm asserting it as a fact. Do not retaliate. Do not try to kidnap me. Do not try to intimidate me. Do not try to threaten me. Threaten me one more time. Okay? Use my ex-husband to threaten me one more time and watch what we do to you. Maybe him too, but it's sure shit you. That's up to my boss. It's out of my hands. One more time do that. I dare you. One more time make him threaten me. One more time make my ex-husband threaten me. One more time try to use my kids to hurt me. One more time I dare you. One more time I dare you. When you did that, this is what happened. This is what happens every time. This is what happens every time you do that. This is what happens every time you do that. This is what happens every time you do. I'm asserting it as fact. You proved me wrong on fact. I think you would have done it by now if you could. We're all pretty sure that if you could have proved me wrong on fact, you would have done it by now. You're doing things to indict yourself. Retaliation, witness tampering, intimidation, threats, harassment. Right? Taking things that don't belong to you. Trying to murder me. Trying to poison me. Trying to drug me. Okay, if you're innocent and I'm wrong on fact, or my boss is wrong, I can't get the information. I can't do it. Somebody else is getting it from you and giving it to me. And who else are they giving it to? What do they have? What do they have? Charles, if you contact me, I'm going to get more intel. We thought you wanted information. Clearly, that's not what you want. Clearly, it's not what you want at all. You don't have any because that's not what you want. Okay, what you want and what the rest of your people want may not be the same. If you wanted information, what my boss told you, give back what you took, fix the problems you caused, and get the fuck out of her life. Or I'll get more and do it for you, and then we get more every day. Okay, we're asserting this as fact. If it's not fact, then prove that on fact. Not retaliation, not murder, not stealing things that don't belong to you, not harassment, not threats. Don't hide behind my ex-husband again. Don't. Okay? You'll wish you hadn't been born. Do not hide behind him again. Gordy, don't hide behind him again. Okay? Don't hide behind a cop. Take your dress off, princess. Be a man. Put your big boy pants on. And if you're going to threaten people, do it to their face. Do it yourself. Okay? If you're trying to do witness intimidation and tampering and retaliation and all that crap, the guilty people do because they can't prove you wrong on fact, you do it yourself and you do it to my face. And don't you hide behind him again. Got it? David, don't hide behind him again. You take your dress off and you do it to my face. So I'm not against gays and trans. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about men who are so weak and so pathetic and so pussy and so coward. They hide behind other people and they pick on women and children. And a kid a third their age or somebody in a hospital or somebody, little old men dying anyway. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. When you get to prison, that's not going to play. You want to find out? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. You don't tell me what to do, Charles. You mind your own fucking business and don't contact me again. You don't tell me, be wise. I'm going to get you. I'm making you go. Don't do it again. I mean, you can, but you'll wish you hadn't. You wish you had never met me. Okay, don't forget who you're talking to, sir. Don't forget who you're talking to. We have 9.7 million of your incriminating conversations, phone calls, and meetings. 9.7 million. You act like you have that on us. No. You're not quoting our meetings, are you? Did you quote our meetings yesterday? No, you did not. Ours aren't incriminating, but you're not quoting our meetings and our phone calls, are you? You don't have our names, do you? But we got all of these of your people. All of these. Every problem, every contact, every loss. Every problem, every contact, every loss. Every problem. What he said is give it back and get out or we'll get more. And we'll do it for you. We'll see you in court. Okay, every day we get more. It has been that way for 15 years. But more intensely over the past 6. We got these after March 2020, dum-dum. Is that what your objective was? You got nothing else. Your money bought us that. Your cover-up money bought us this. We're not saying allegedly, we're saying this is fact. And if it's not, let him prove that on fact. Not with retaliation, not with murder, not with poisons and drugs, not with running around acting like a little princess, hiding behind family members. Not like, prancing around like a girl. Okay, you have somebody stomp around and act like they think they're the injured party. Doesn't matter who it is. It will come out of your ass with intel. It always has. You got to be able to anticipate it now. You got to expect it. Okay? You do what you do and you will live with it. This is part of how you live with it now. Is that wise? I don't think it's wise. I don't know, but I'm not mentally retarded, and I'm not mentally ill. So to me, it's not wise. When you keep getting caught to keep doing. Somebody said that he can't be governor. We just need Cindy to lie. Nope. Why do you need her to lie? Well, he wants to run for governor. Nope, he can't. What do you mean he can't? He's got Huntington's disease. It causes paranoia. It causes delusion. It causes psychosis. It causes impaired cognitive reasoning. It causes hallucinations. And it's not going to get better. It will get worse. It will. Here's the thing. He's caught. He got caught trying to kidnap her twice this week. We're talking about it. She's talking about it. Her people are talking about it. You know who all her people talk to? Do you know? You don't even know who they are, much less who all they talk to. Do you know who all has that? You don't. Okay, so, but we're all talking about it so everybody knows. When you're caught, you stop. Not that you would do this anyway. And if he's too fucktard to figure all that out by himself, he cannot even run his own life, much less the state. That's how everybody else sees you, sir. You're a risk. You're a liability. You want to make up your own crap? Go make up your own crap. Okay? You want to discount what we're saying and what we're doing and just make up your little daydream? Knock yourself out. We don't care. That makes our job so much easier. Because while you're off pretending and while you're off daydreaming, we can get a name and you can't. We can get what you just said and you can't get what we just said. We know what you're up to next, so we know what to do and you don't. So we're fine with it. If you want to daydream, go knock yourself out. You want to sit there and pretend, do it. You know how else can do that? Watch TV, pretend, play with a doll, and bang on things? 6-month-old baby. Okay? How does that qualify you for governor? See, if you wanted to be governor, you'd go run for governor and leave me alone. Okay? You wouldn't act like that. If you wanted information, you'd do it, my boss said, to get the information. You don't want the information. Your colleagues might, but you don't. Now, we always let you win. You always get your way. Remember? Why is that? Why do we let you win over your colleagues who want information? They want my boss's name. They want to talk to him. And you don't. So why do we let you win? You tell us. You know everything, right? You're king. You think you're God. You're some sort of hotshot. Okay? So how did we get all this? Every contact, every problem, every loss. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Every contact, every problem, every loss. And we don't call you. It's not up to you. Where I live isn't up to you. You cause a problem, you interfere. We're going to get more intel out of that. You cause somebody to threaten me or intimidate me, we're going to get more intel out of that. And then we find out before, kind of like we found out Mike Neely was drugged before anybody else said it. The McNamara email, we got that before, not after. The Fabian puzzle, sir, in jail. I got that in jail. Who all has it? What do they have? What are they going to do to you with it? You don't care to know. You want to sit around and bother people all day. Right? Isn't that what you want? You think you tell me what to do? You think I need to have my kids tell me what to do? I'm the parent. They're the children. I'm actually trying to protect them from you. Okay? You would think my ex-husband would have that same agenda. I need to protect the kids from them. But he doesn't. Why is that? Why is that, Charles? Why does my ex-husband not want to protect his son from you? Or even Tristan? Do you think I call Tristan and ask him what he thinks about the information we're getting on your crime? You think I call Dennis and ask him what he thinks about the information we're getting on your crime? I'm not getting the information my boss is, and he gives it to me. And no one calls those kids and asks them what they think. There's an effort to protect them from you. And what they think doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's about more than just them. Okay? So what planet do you fucking live on, princess? You little prissy pants sissy. Why don't you go find a man your age and your size and quit hiding behind my ex-husband and quit hiding behind my kids and quit hiding behind a cop, a corrupt cop. Grow up, put your big boy pants on and act like a dude and go fight a dude. If you just have nothing better to do all day than pick on people. Okay? Go pick on a man. Because this fighting girls and women, all you men fighting a woman, it's not going to play with us. It's not going to play in prison either. You want to see? You're about to find out. Those are my children. We told you not to contact them. Their opinion was not sought. I didn't ask them what they think. I didn't ask my ex-husband what he thinks. The goal is to protect those 2 kids and everybody else you hurt. So if my ex-husband's going to obstruct justice and me trying to protect my kids, and you're going to hide behind my kids, then there's going to be some legal consequences for my ex-husband. It doesn't matter what you tell him. I'm telling him there's a problem for you if you continue to threaten me and intimidate me like that. For Charles, and we know why you're doing it. It's not for you. It's for Charles. Why would you interfere with the protection of your own kid? Why would you obstruct justice in the effort to protect your own kid? Why would you do that? I mean, you tell us. Okay? Why are you harassing me in the effort to protect your own kids? Your own kid. What's your agenda? In harassing the person, the people, trying to protect your kid from human traffickers and murderers and rapists. We're asserting that's what you are as fact. Prove me wrong on fact, Charles. What do you do with your time all day, sir? Why were you in Pensacola the night Lucky Miller was murdered? Well, how many times were you there before and after? Give me dates and times. There's CCTV. They can do a cell phone dump, find out exactly where you were. They can look in your bank accounts and know exactly where you were that night. And after and before. When you're trying to set up a murder and when you were trying to cover everything up. And arrange for a wrongful conviction. They can do that on all of you. What makes you think my people haven't already done it? We knew Mike Neely was drugged. We said it before anybody else. What do we have? What are we going to do with it? You threatened me to my face. Don't do it. Don't hide behind anyone else again. Don't hide behind anybody else again. Princess. Don't. Okay, George, whoever the fuck you are, you need to read this. You better know your shit because I do. Know your shit because I know it. Sir. I don't know who the hell you are. Why you would want to conceal information that might be pertinent. That's, maybe you can tell the courts yourself. What does this say? About concealment of material facts that could change the outcome of a deciding body. Is that what you're trying to do? It's perjury, sir. That's perjury. What's it to you? What is it to you, George, whoever the fuck you are? Charles will have to tell Judge Ian or whatever judge he goes in and pretends like he's a victim. You have your people stomp their feet and act like they think they're the injured party. Whoa, we get busy. Wow, we get busy, and then he starts typing in my phone, be wise. Is it wise to piss us off? What did we just say in the last podcast? Just said it in the last podcast. It's not wise to piss my people off. Especially if you wanted a call. Especially if you wanted him to call you. But you did it so much, he's not going to call you now. Was that wise? See, Charles does not want information. He doesn't want it. It doesn't matter what the rest of his people want. He does not want it. He does not want to talk to my boss. He never did. He doesn't want to know who's investigating. He never did. If he wanted that, he would do what it takes to get it. Give it back and get the fuck out. Or we will get more intel and we'll ruin you in court in criminal case. I'm asserting this shit as fact. You prove me wrong on fact. And don't retaliate and don't intimidate and don't kidnap and don't try to, cause disease and blindness and poisons and try to murder me. Don't try to intimidate me. Don't threaten me. Every time you do that, it's going to count against you in a criminal case. You prove me wrong as fact. I don't have to use allegedly. I'm saying this is what you did. And we can prove it in a criminal case. You prove me wrong right now. Do it. Or shut up. You have the right to shut up. Any stupid thing you say and do can and will be used against you in a court of law. Maybe you should use your attorney instead of getting on the phone harassing people all damn day. You don't have a life, do you? All you do is harass people all day. So the thing that when you have my ex-husband intimidate and threaten me, what comes from that is we get more intel. Because that doesn't fly with my people. You don't treat women like that. Okay? You don't want to talk to my boss, or you would do what he told you to do if you want to talk to him. Okay? You want to harass people all day. You want to intimidate. You want to threaten. And then tell them be wise. Is that wise for you to do that, sir? Has that really did it get you named? Acting like that? Having people do that to me? Did it get you a name, sir? Acting like you act? No, it didn't, but it got me a bunch, see? That's what that did. Was that your objective? God got me all these code words, too. Was that your objective? Every contact, every problem, every loss, bitch. I didn't call my kids and ask them what they think. I don't care. I have a job to do. I'm going to do it. And part of that includes protecting them. Okay? My boss didn't call them and ask them what they think. It's actually up to him, not me. Okay? So I don't know what planet you live on. I don't work for those two. I am the parent. They're the kids. We're trying to protect them too. From you. They don't get a say-so in that. They don't. No one called them and asked them what they think. Nobody asked them what they think. They didn't ask you what you think. They didn't ask my ex-husband what they think. They didn't ask Shelly and Jimmy what they think. They didn't ask Kathy what she thinks. They didn't ask Jason Moore what he thinks. They didn't ask Ty Butcham what he thinks. They didn't ask George. But we got the intel. Boom, like that. Same as always, because you pissed the people off that matter, the actual decision makers. Now, go do what you do. Do your little song and dance, put your dress on, and get your little pantyhose on, your little purse, and go dance around and tell everybody how you're the injured party. And have all your people do the same thing. And watch what that does. You don't want information. Okay? I don't know what you tell the rest of your people, but you don't want it. You never did. And that's why you don't have any. You don't have it, you won't get it. Okay? Go do your little sob story, and we'll get very busy again today. We like that. We like the busy. We like it when you guys act like that. It is hysterical. You have no idea the people that make fun of you because you guys act like that. Behind your back. They absolutely make fun of you. You're a joke. When you all run around and stomp your feet and act like you're the injured party and start threatening and intimidating me and other people. Do what you do. This is what happens when you do it. This is what you get. That's what you get from doing what you do. Is that wise? I don't know. Did you mean to give me all this? Your code words? Did you mean to give me all this? Every problem, every loss, every contact, every problem, every loss, every contact. One thing happens, this. Okay? Is that wise? You get told on, that's what you get. What planet do you live on, Looney Tune? What planet do you fucking live on? How embarrassing for you. We're so embarrassed for you. If you weren't so cruel, we'd feel bad for you. This is what you got us. By trying to intimidate me and hide behind my ex-husband to do it. One more time, do that. I dare you.